Thank you for tuning in to the One Hand at a Time podcast. I'm your host, Chris Welton. And on today's episode, I've got an amazing guest. His name is Andy Elliott. He's the #1 sales trainer in the world right now. I mean, just a dominant force. If you haven't seen him on social media, you got to check him out. This is actually a 15-minute Zoom conversation that we recorded. See, I'm in the process of releasing my new book, One Jordan, and he's actually one of the people I sent One Jordan to. So I hope you enjoy this episode and make sure you share and like it and follow along and check out my man, Andy Elliott. He is a force to be reckoned with. I'm so excited to have you on here real quick, man. And thanks for getting on here. I know how busy you are just by watching what you're doing. So,
good, big dog.
Yeah, mad respect. I'm a veteran of the car business and started selling cars when I was 19. So when you're talking to people, I'm like, yes, and more yes.
Hell yeah, dude. I love it, dude. How old are you?
I'm 50. 51, actually. Turned 51 last week. So,
oh, man. Happy birthday, big dog.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to get in a conversation with you real quick. You know, I'm watching what you're doing, and the rapid amount of growth is just like, it amazes me every single day to see that. When you stepped away from the car business, did you imagine that that's the direction that it was going to go, or is it blowing past whatever you thought?
Shit, dude. Every day my mind gets blown, dude. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It's crazy, dude. We knew we were going to build a coaching company because that's what we wanted, right? But it's so crazy, man. Brad Lee, I don't know if you follow Brad, but Brad,
yeah, I know Brad.
Yeah, he goes, dude, you're going to go through the automotive space. You'll stay in it, but you're quickly going to go into other sectors very fast. And, I was like, oh, okay, that'd be cool. Dude, holy shit, it happened really quick, really fast. And, I just took everybody that I respected. I just took their advice. And, I believe Patrick Bet-David is a guy I look up to a lot. And he talks about, compressing time frames. I think a lot of people don't really think that's real. It's more real than you can imagine. I think anybody that knows something that you don't know, I think it costs you money not to know what they're doing or what they know. So I've just spent all my time studying, researching. I go to the classroom, I apply, I put it in my own life, and then we teach it, man. And I built a team. One of the biggest things that, what I've learned why a lot of people don't do anything big is because they don't build a team. Especially not really an army. And so, dude, we're just killing it, man. It's just some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen on what we're doing right now. It's amazing. So we built a brand, built a business, built a team, and our social media platform, when I started building it, that it's always seems like it takes so long to build, right? It's so hard to build one, but our social media platform, I mean, we're averaging 150 million views every 28 days. It's just crazy. God's good. That's all I'll tell you is he's good. I'm doing the work. I'm being good to people. I'm building my team. I'm keeping my word, and I'm recreating and reinventing every day. So
I'm watching everything you're doing, and I have a lot of respect for the way you're doing it. And it's not, I'm a student of the industry. I was running a mortgage company for a long time. And then August 31st, I stepped away, and I've started my own coaching business, because I was doing that on the side anyways, coaching entrepreneurs and realtors. And I just was really passionate about doing that. And I had my podcast, which has started to get going. And I just looked at it, I'm like, there's such a need for people to help, like on the sales side, especially. You have these leaders in companies, and then you have the salespeople, and there's this massive gap in between because most of the leaders don't know what they're doing, or they're too lazy to do it.
They suck, man. We're in the era of the worst leader in the history of time. I ain't never seen anything like it, dude. It's embarrassing, but yeah. I love it. It's never been easier to win, man. So
no, I agree with you on that. I mean, when I think about starting in the car industry, and then, you looked up, I always wanted to be a sales manager. So I became a sales manager. And then I look at it now, I'm like, God, I left so much opportunity on the table, because that business is so easy to be lazy, right? So easy to be lazy. That's why they're all out of shape. That's why they, stand in the circles out front and smoke. And I love your take on that. I mean, just watching you, I'm like, dude, I wish I'd have connected with Andy earlier, but now I'm able to connect with you now. So I love that. I know Patrick Bet-David's one of your guys, and Bradley's the guy that you talk to. I know Brad. I met Brad a few times. When did the fitness portion of it really kick in for you? I mean, obviously that's a big deal.
Well, yeah, whenever we started our business, I remember one day my wife grabs my love handle because I wasn't in the best shape, and she's like, somebody's getting a little comfortable, and man, that really fucking pissed me off,
Yeah.
And I remembered that I went to war that day, that moment. I went to war with myself, and once I started, because I was pissed off because I wanted to, like get in shape. But what I learned is that I was starting my business, as I was getting in shape, dude, I started to become really dangerous, really fast. And I learned that the fitness and being healthy would almost catapult me in business to another level. So I learned getting physical, good condition, become mentally strong. You'll kill it in business. And so I lived by that. Everybody on my team had to have those same core values. Or they couldn't be with me. I mean, it wasn't like I made them do that. That was like people joined me who believed that way. And then it's so funny, in our coaching, I would teach them mindset, I teach them skill, I teach them sales, I teach them leadership. And what I learned is that the people that were the fittest got the biggest results, and that the people that weren't fit wouldn't get them. So I decided to open a fitness division.
Yeah.
And dude, like, we have a massive fitness company now. We're building.
I love Aaron. I worked out with Aaron down in Miami back in May. He was on my podcast, I don't know, June or July. I talked to him from time to time through social media, but I love Aaron. He's
here with me every day, man.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
He was just here.
Yeah, he's legit. So I agree with that so much, to the point I'm like, people that don't work out and take care of themselves, unfortunately, they're usually lazier, right? That's just who they are. And call it what it is. The guy that takes care of himself, how you do one thing's how you do everything. I'm in the gym. I'm doing 75 hard again for the third time right now. So I'm killing it twice a week, but normally I'm in the gym 6-7 days a week. But that's where I get my energy from, right? That's where I'm 51, but my wife is 6 months pregnant with my son. So, I'm just on that.
Good job.
I want to be super fit when my boy's born,
Yep. And forever until you die. But no, dude, this is the good life, man. And I think anybody, that if you take somebody and they're fit, and then somebody who's not, and they're the same person, the person who's fit will obviously outperform the person who's not. So I just tell you that not only does it make you feel good, it makes you build more value in yourself. It's just a game changer. And dude, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't want to be like anyone else. Okay. Like I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. When we opened our coaching program, I remember in 2020, we started doing these workouts. Right? I did these master closer seminars, and the night before, or the day after, or the night after, I would have everybody come work out with me, and they would do big sandbag throws, kettlebell swings, like all these things, ropes. They would do all these things. And everybody's like, dude, you're stupid, man. Like you don't go to a sales event and then work out. Like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, fuck everybody, man. Now, every month we do master closer seminars. There's 1,000+ people at every event. And everybody shows up the night before and works out. It's 1,000 people grinding together the first night, and then training together day 2. And now they love it. And dude, without the workout, we would have never grown that deal. Like, it's just so crazy. So, but as a company, I really believe in it, but then also, like, as in anybody self-developing, like, dude, you're never going to out-earn your own self-worth. So if you don't believe you're worth it, like, you're not going to earn any money. You're not going to do more, and plus you don't get depressed and sad, dude. Gym's my therapy.
Yes. Agree. That's my therapy, to go in there and kick my ass. And if I can barely get out of the gym when I'm done, then I know there's nothing anybody can throw at me the rest of the day that can compare to that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That's right, man.
Yep. So I'm with you on that for sure. Well, now that you're in the spot you're in, I mean, obviously you're friends with Brad Lee, but who else do you look up to just to get advice along your journey? I mean, you're outperforming most people that now. Like, so how do you?
Really, there's 4 guys that I run with. I run with Rob Bailey. I don't know if you know who he is.
I don't know Rob.
Look them up. You'll love it. Robin Dana Bailey. She's an IFBB pro. Rob's a badass. Dude, do me a favor. Go to Apple Music when you're done and type in Rob Bailey.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I'll do it.
Rob Bailey. Anyways, Keaton Hoskins, who runs Limitless Society. He's putting on the Limitless event this weekend.
Muscle.
The muscle. Yep. I run with him everywhere. I run his sales team here in my facility in Scottsdale. So really, I run with Bradley, Patrick Bet-David, Keaton Hoskins I'm with all the time, and Bradley. Bradley was just with me all weekend. I mean, me and Brad are together everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I'm with Brad more than I'm with anybody. I'm with Brad every week. I'm with Brad. But these are my brothers now. So, I went from like mentorship to, I still look up to him, but it's like a brotherhood now.
I love the fact that as I'm doing this, and I've sent the one Jordan to tons of people and have gotten really good responses. As I'm meeting people, it's amazing how open people are to having conversations, like Andy Elliott. And I was just with John Gordon over the weekend, author John Gordon, and Ben Newman. I was with both those guys on Friday and worked out with Ben on Friday. I don't know if you know Ben Newman or not, but I worked out with him on Friday, and you should check him out. He's like the mental toughness coach for Kansas State football and Jalen Hurts. And you guys would really,
I love that.
Be super intense if you guys connected for sure. But it's amazing once you connect with people, how those relationships can grow. And for me, again, I don't want to be anybody else. I want to be the best version of Chris Welton as possible. But I want to learn from an Andy Elliott and Bradley. And I paid a bunch of money, spent a whole day with Bradley back in October, just to get in the room and learn from him. And I smoked a cigar with him recently in Vegas when I ran into him. So, but that's what it's about. You got to invest in yourself, right? To be able to get to that next level. So
the greatest advice anybody could ever receive would literally be to self-develop everyone else in their space. Because what people do is that they learn just enough to earn just enough, and then they slow down. They read just enough books to have just enough conversations to make just enough money, and then they slow down. So never stop self-developing, never slow down. And that's the secret. It's the greatest advice that anyone could ever get, along with and hit the gym daily.
I absolutely love that, man. Thank you for tuning into the One Hand at a Time podcast. Please make sure you like and share the episode. And we'll see you next time here at the One Hand at a Time podcast. Make it a great day.